Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'll be going over everything from the basic parts of drone racing and how to get started, as well as the types of competitions you can expect to find, and the sorts of skills you'll need to master the activity. First, I'll talk a bit about what to expect. Drone racing is a relentlessly exciting and adrenaline-filled sport, where drones race through 3D courses and try to complete timed laps as fast as possible. With high-end drones, special courses, and plenty of competitive elements, it's an activity that's steadily gaining momentum around the world. When it comes to equipment, drone racing requires a few specific items. Drones themselves, of course, come in several different types and sizes, and you'll need to choose one that works best for you and your space. Other gear you'll need includes a programmable remote and goggles, which provide an immersive, first-person view of the race. Depending on the type of racing, you might even need additional accessories, like high-end motors and propellers. The basics of flight and control are essential when it comes to drone racing. Your aim is to master basic flight controls and then work your way up to finer control, like calibrating sensors and following the race line. You'll also need to know how to find the right settings for different terrain, as well as understanding how to manage your drone's power and battery consumption. When it comes to drone races and competitions, there are a variety of different types to choose from. Local races, long-range swarms, obstacle challenge races. All these different activities offer something unique and fun. Each event is going to have their own respective guidelines, safety protocols, and regulations, which you'll need to be familiar with before taking part. So that's a general overview of what to expect from drone racing. In the coming sections, I'll explain in further detail the different types of drones, the need-to-knows of getting started with racing, and some of the flight and control techniques you can use to become a more advanced drone racer. Stay tuned to find out more. When it comes to drones, there are a wide range of sizes, shapes, and models to choose from, suited to different uses and preferences. Before buying a drone for racing, you'll want to consider the weight, speed, agility, battery capacity, and overall size to ensure that you get one that is best suited to conquering the courses. Racing quadcopters are a popular choice because they offer the perfect combination of speed and agility combined with lightweight build and efficient power usage. Mini quadcopters, on the other hand, are a great choice for beginners and can be used to practice with indoors, as well as to hone your racing skills outdoors before you move on to larger machines. Multi-rotor drones are another type of racing drone, with the advantage of being able to move in multiple directions. This makes them well suited for obstacle courses and other complex race lines, as they can navigate tight turns, move up and down, and rotate as needed. Finally, fixed-wing drones are popular for long-distance endurance wins. With their powerful motors and extended flight times, they are able to cover greater distances, while also benefiting from increased speed and agility. So, to sum up, when choosing a drone for racing, consider the various sizes and types of drones, and choose one that's best suited to your ambitions, preferences, and budget. If you're looking for a good all-rounder, quadcopters are the way to go. Now, like this video, and keep watching for the next section on getting started with drone racing. Now that you have a drone, the next step is choosing the right gear for racing. This is essential for having a good experience and acing the race course. First up are the batteries. These have the power to drive your drone to victory, but also have a major impact on the drone's weight and speed, so you'll want to be sure to choose the right type and form factor to get the performance you need. LiPo batteries are typically the most popular choice for racing aerial drones, as they offer a power-to-weight ratio that will give you more thrust and not weigh you down. When it comes to frames, things like durability, weight, and build quality will be deciding factors. If you want to make sure your drone can survive crashes and obstacles on a race course, it's worth looking for frames made of basic materials like carbon fiber or aluminum. These can withstand more impact and offer more protection to your components. Next, you'll want to look into your motors, as these are essential for propelling your drone at super fast speeds when you need them to. There is a range of motors for different types of drones, so it's important to choose a motor powerful enough to meet your needs. The most common motor types are brushed and brushless, and some have additional features like cooling systems and variable speed. Finally, you'll need an efficient ESC, electronic speed controller. This is the device that controls how your drone performs and is the key to precise control and smooth operation. A good ESC will be able to act on the pilot's commands quickly, allowing the drone to move with greater agility. So to sum up, batteries, frames, motors, and ESCs are essential for winning a race, and you'll need to consider the power, weight, and quality of each to ensure you have a competitive drone with precise control and long-lasting endurance. Now it's time to learn the basics of flying with your drone. These basic flight controls are the foundation of mastering the art of drone racing. The most important part of your controls is throttle. This controls the up and down movements of your drone and is the most critical aspect of racing. When it comes to keeping your drone stable, you'll need to learn to master smooth throttle applications and releases, enabling you to control your speed and altitude quickly and accurately. Pitch is another important control, and it enables you to go forward, backward, or to the side with precision. The pitch control should give you the nimbleness and agility you need when navigating a course. Roll is what allows you to turn left and right, and will give you the maneuverability you need to correct your direction quickly and accurately. Yaw is the final control, and is essential for making sharp turns and changing directions quickly. It's also important for correctly lining up with the race gates and course points, so it's important to have a firm grasp of how this works. Additionally, if your drone has a camera on it, you'll also be able to watch what's going on with your FPV, first-person view, allowing you to get more immersed in the racing experience. Now that you understand the basics of the controls, the next step is to practice and learn how to use them in combination to achieve desired results. Keeping your drone stable and level as you race will also come with plenty of practice, so it's important to keep that in mind when you're starting out. Developing your skills as a drone racer isn't just about controlling the speed and direction of your drone, it's also about developing your own flight techniques. This is the key to becoming an advanced drone pilot. When it comes to flight, the key is to practice making rapid direction changes and smooth throttle adjustments. This will enable you to maneuver accurately and avoid obstacles on the course. It will also help you develop the reflexes necessary to control your drone quickly, effectively, and safely. Knowing your race line and anticipating the gates and turns ahead is also important. Getting familiar with the course ahead of time is a great way to prepare. You can take notes of key elements and gate locations on the course, and use this to help you anticipate where you will need to turn next. You should also practice flying with the wind. This requires precision and requires the ability to adjust quickly. Practice managing your drone's altitude appropriately to maintain a consistent course path, as well as bring down the timing on your turns. Good throttle management is also needed to help keep your drone stable and in control. This will give you that extra edge you need in a race. Ultimately, training your reflexes and mastering your throttle should enable you to reach more precise speeds on a course, keeping you as competitive as possible out on the track. Finally, perfecting the art of hover-style racing is a great way to improve your drone skills. This involves flying while maintaining the same altitude and angle, with the goal being to cross the course without changing altitude. Practicing this can help improve your overall racing skills, as well as giving you better control over your drone and its speed. Learning raceline navigation is an extremely important skill for any aspiring drone racer. This will enable you to identify the twists and turns of a course quickly and accurately. An efficient raceline will ensure that you stay on track and maximize your performance. The most important element of raceline navigation is efficient and accurate pre-planning. You need to be prepared for any changes or difficulties on the course. This builds confidence and helps you respond quickly to any unexpected problems. You should also get familiar with the obstacles on the race course. This means taking time to identify choke points and look for shortcuts. Knowing common obstacles such as buildings, trees, poles, and gates will help you anticipate where they are on the course and allow you to plan ahead to avoid them. Drone racers also need to be able to read the course quickly and accurately. This means taking note of the shape of the course and how it winds around the track. An efficient raceline should take you directly from start to finish without any zigzagging. Raceline navigation also involves paying attention to the weather conditions. You need to be aware of wind directions and how they will affect your speed and direction. This will help you diagnose potential problems before things get out of control. Finally, remember to enjoy the race. Most importantly, keep practicing and don't give up. Even when you feel frustrated, the best way to improve your raceline navigation is to continually put yourself in different situations and focus on honing your skill set. Over time, you'll be able to navigate the course quickly, accurately, and efficiently. There are several types of drone competitions that you can take part in, depending on your level of experience and preference. Beginner races are designed to introduce new racers to the sport, while intermediate and advanced competitions encourage more experienced pilots to hone their skills. The most popular competition format is the time attack, which tests the speed and agility of each pilot. In this type of race, competitors are placed on the same track with the same drones, and the goal is to complete a set number of laps in the fastest time possible. Another popular competition format is the obstacle course race. This tests a pilot's control and maneuverability around a course of gates, flags, hoops, and other obstacles. The goal is to accurately complete the laps of the course as quickly as possible. Team racing is another popular format, where teams of up to 4 pilots battle against each other on the track. Pilot coordination and strategy is key, as teams must work together to beat the other teams while not sacrificing speed in the process. Finally, the newest and most exciting form of racing is drone combat. This is a very different kind of racing that puts 2 pilots up against each other, using specially designed drone models that contain Nerf guns and other custom modifications. The goal is to knock each other out of the sky and be the last pilot flying. No matter which type of competition you choose to enter, it's important to remember that practice is the key to success. Taking time to practice and learn the racing courses and competitive formats is essential for any racer looking to compete against the best in the world. With the right attitude and dedication, you can use drone competitions to take your skills to the next level. When attending a drone racing competition, there are a few things that you'll want to keep in mind. First and foremost, you'll need to make sure that you have the right equipment. Make sure to bring your drone and all the parts, including lots of extra propellers. You'll also need to bring any special tools, such as a soldering iron and extra batteries, depending on the type of drone you have. The registration process at the competition will vary depending on the event, but you will usually be asked to sign a safety waiver, verify your drone is allowed in the race, and show proof of your insurance if you have any. Once you have registered and your drone is approved, it's important to take some time to check out the track. Most racetracks are set up with an obstacle course of flags, hoops, and other objects. Try to get a good feel for the course and make a plan for the best path to take around it. When the race is ready to begin, the race organizers will start calling pilots up to the starting gate. Take your time to check the sky for any other racers, as you want to make sure you have the cleanest start possible. When the race begins, you'll be expected to fly your drone around the track as best as you can in the allotted time. It's important to maintain control of your drone and to stay safe while trying to get the fastest time around the course. Every race is different and can be quite challenging, so it's important to stay focused and stay motivated to reach your goals. At the end of the competition, the race organizers will gather the times from each pilot and will declare a winner. After the race is over, take the time to talk to other pilots, check out their drones, and chat about your experiences for the day. Drone racing is a growing and exciting sport that can be enjoyed by all levels of experience. Learning the basics and practicing are key, and attending a race is always a great way to get a feel for the sport and test your skills against other racers. The thrill of drone racing can be an exhilarating experience that is sure to entertain anyone who has the chance to take part in the fun. After considering the different types of drones, from racing quadcopters to tiny Whoop-style microdrones, you are ready to start making your choices for the best drone for your needs. When it comes to getting started with drone racing, it is important to choose the right gear for your drone, as well as to learn about the various flight controls and techniques. Knowing the basics before getting in the air will help you to get off to a great start. As you practice and master your flying skills, it is important to get comfortable with the raceline navigation and learning how to be more efficient when maneuvering around the course. Taking part in competitions and races can help you hone these skills, prepare to race against others, and learn the rules and regulations of the track. During the actual race, it is important to focus and stay safe as you compete to be the fastest through the course. Being comfortable with the course and other racers is key to enjoying the race, as well as being aware of any obstacles and other objects in order to stay out of trouble. Hopefully this has been a helpful guide to get you off to a great start with drone racing. Whether you just want to have a bit of fun or have your sights set on the big time, mastering the fundamentals and having the right gear are key components for success. Best of luck on your journey into the world of drone racing. Whether you're looking to join the thrilling world of drone racing and just have some fun or have your sights set on the big time, there are many different paths you can take. Test your skill, push the boundaries, and make your mark in the racing world. The best way to get started is to try visiting your local hobby shop. Ask around and see if anyone around there is into drone racing, or any kind of aerial-based competitions. Joining a racing league is an easy way to participate and learn. Most leagues even hold events for beginners and experienced pilots alike. Practice is essential for success in drone racing, so be prepared to put in the hours to hone your flying skills. Most racers recommend using flight simulators to practice. This way you don't waste any money on broken parts before you even take flight. Simulators also allow you to practice flying the race lines and working on your reaction time, and it's a cheap way to practice basics like orientation and throttle control. Don't forget to stay up to date on all the rules and regulations of the track, including safety rules and regulations that you have to adhere to. Familiarize yourself with the track layout and plan out your racing strategies so you can give yourself the best chance at success. Race day can be nerve-wracking, but if you do your preparation and know the track, you're a step closer to success. So there it is. Hopefully this guide can help new racers get off the ground and starting racing as soon as possible. Best of luck with your racing journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest from drone racing.